Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Beyond the Map. This is a survival ARPG set in a procedurally generated fantasy world. Build your base, craft powerful armor, and embark on a journey to uncover ancient secrets of this mysterious realm. So we're going to survive a shipwreck. Basically, we'll have to build, craft, fight unique enemies, gather resources, and all that kind of stuff too. We're going to create our own character today. We're going to see what it's like, see the opening kind of 30 minutes to an hour of the game. This is just a demo at the moment. The developer Glitch Goblins was kind enough to provide a key for that, but I think the demo is just freely available on Steam anyway. Like, I think you can just download, you can just go to Steam, which I'll leave a link in the description below to the Steam page if you want to check it out yourself. And you can just download the demo. At the time of recording, there is a button to download the demo at the moment. It's got just a placeholder release date of the 31st of December 2025. No price at the moment. So, with that all said, sit back, relax. Let's jump in and create our character and see what's going on. Just quickly on the options, there is resolution and just ultra quality. You can't change the settings at the moment for individual stuff. We are going to try the WASD movements. By default, it is set to mouse, so it's a bit more like a point and click isometric kind of one. Let's check it out. So we're going to create our character. So before stranding on uncharted land, you were a marine, a pirate, a scholar, or something coming soon. The choice is not a class and will not limit available items and abilities. It's nice. Okay, so weapons are not dropped on death, and food lasts 50% longer, and we get a skill called Second Wind. Pirate, chasing the legend of lost treasure, plundering everything in your path, so you get bigger inventory stacks. Oh, eyes treasure from afar. This is me. And then we got Scholar. Tools last 100% longer. Discoveries grant experience. And we can teleport out of a dungeon or discovered location within 500 meters. Okay, let's do Pirate, because I am the inventory hoarder of all time. So we can randomize our appearance. We can also change between male and female on that side of things. And just a little random name generator as well. We will go male for this one. And you can change a few of the face kind of bits there. You can change your skin color there as well. Do that. Can we rotate? I don't know if we can. I don't think we can rotate though. We can give him a beard as well. A big old beard. There we go. And we'll keep his name as Kellen. No, we'll do Rogue. That's what we normally do, isn't it? And we've got a level 1 pirate. You can switch characters as well, so you can create multiple characters. That's really nice. And we can start. At the moment, it's solo offline. You will be able to have host an online and be able to have people play with you and be co-op. When you die, you drop all your equipment. Experience gained is increased by 30%. So that's on by default. Let's keep that on. Let's play it as was intended by the dev, as the default kind of experience. Okay, so we spawned here. WASD to move around. Okay, left click and right click's need a bow. Left click is that. We can press E to pick stuff up. And just before we do too much, just to get an idea of what it is with mouse, you would left click. And left click still to pick stuff up, but then you would still... A bit more like a Baldur's Gate or a Neverwinter Nights or something like that, where you're clicking it. And I guess maybe like a Path of Exile and stuff like that. So it's got that kind of feeling to it. I don't know. Yeah, I like being able to just WASD. Okay, so press H to open a quick craft. And make a wooden spear. So we've got a crafting menu. And we can just pick what we want. We're going to make wooden spear. Create. We now have that. We will need these, but we need some rocks for that first. We have a spear now. Oh, there we go. So let's put these up. So it starts very similar to a lot of these kind of open world survival crafting games. Just we're playing top down instead of first person. I don't think we can... Oh, Q was to use health potion, which I've just used, which I did not need to use. Press space to roll. Okay. I think we've got a lot of stone. If we press tab, that opens up our inventory. Doesn't seem to be weight based, seems to be stack based. We have mana and health as well. H. Let's build a stone hammer. And that, there we go. And we can now press B to open and build a workbench. Let me just place that there for now. Now we can use it, and we can now make more stuff. Okay. So a little bit like V Rising as well in a way. That's probably one that I've played most recently. It's like a top-down survival crafting one. We need some more wood. Let's grab that quick. V Rising just had an update recently as well, didn't it? It's 1.1 or something. I need to get back into that. We got to a certain point, and then life was lifing, and didn't get back to it. So we can open the inventory. What it wants us to do, and we can eat that. Do we right click it? Yeah, right click to use it. Slay drowned on the coastline to find a skill book. Okay, so that's our next kind of task. You can kind of see we've got this like map up here as well of what we've seen. Our workbench, we've got a few points of interest. There is a point of interest this way. Let's go find some of these drowned and have a go at combat. Which we can now do with the right click. I think we can chop trees down as well. Now that we've got a lumber axe. Oh. We lost everything. I stood under the tree. There is a death signal. The thing. Okay. Jesus. Okay, so you get your stuff back. Don't stand under the tree, guys. No death run is gone. I would say that's probably... I haven't even had that happen in Valheim. I would say that's the first time I've had a tree fall on me and kill me that quickly in a survival game. I'm actually cautious of chopping this tree down. There we go. You can't just press and hold E and you just keep chopping away at it and it breaks it into smaller bits. And things like this, you can just run over it. You don't need to pick those up. Okay. But good to know you drop everything. You drop everything. We're sneaky. Enemies have a harder time detecting our presence. I was going to say we have no skill points at all. Do we only get XP? We only get XP from combat as well, I'm guessing. We'll have to see how that's like. I would prefer it if it was like you get XP for everything you do. Like Icarus or something like that. Where is... I mean, we just got to follow the coastline to find those drowned enemies. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I would say... Oh, there we go. Let's take him out. Oh, he's got magic. Oh, God. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. This is, I wouldn't say hardcore. But this is, the pack a punch. Right, okay. Did we find a skill book? We did. So we've got Soldier's Badge. Learn Fireball. And learn Aimed Shot as well. So we've learned... That's how we learn our skills. And then C opens our skills, which can be reset. We now have a skill point. Was that because we leveled up? Oh no, almost. We now set that as a skill point, and we can choose one of these. All cost mana. Deals 0% slashing damage, gains 1 rank when wielding a two-handed slashing weapon. Fireball. And pierce damage. Okay, oh, and when you put it in, it tells you like what it does. Okay. 1 hit chance. Got basically one of each. And that goes there on our skill, where we can press 1. And it does use arrows and mana. Okay. Okay, our health has regened, which is good at least. So yeah, now we're going to want to like get some armor and stuff like that. Build a well to restore mana and cook food. Just going to pick up all this wood along the way. If anything, we probably need a pickaxe, right? To what was it? H. Yeah, so the hammer, like if we press B, we can make campfires, beds. Beds will be our respawn points, water well. A lot of these we just need to be near a workbench. And my workbench is back here. With these to begin with, I'm always like, do I want to settle here though? Is this where I want my base to be? I guess to begin with. Okay, so it's a level working table, water well. Let's build that. Let's put a water well here. Let's build it instantly. You can build wood structures. You can build like your wooden floor. You can build a fence. Right click and get like vertical logs, like little 1 meter ones. So you could, we have a go at the base building. We stand. How far can we be? Oh, within this circle, right? You can see this kind of circle there. Why can that not go there? Why not? Why not that one in particular? Interesting. I'm not sure how big the wooden floors are. Can we even build a foundation? I don't think you do. I don't know what the point of the vertical log is. Can we change the height? Oh, T and G is up and down. Okay. If we did T, we moved out of the way. So yeah, because it's on there. Okay. Okay. You could do like that. Doesn't probably look so bad, but still. Is it the most stable? Probably not. No, I'm now building a diagonal house, but this is how we do it. It's kind of flexible, but it has like a little snap that you can feel. It's weird to describe. Like it's very freely, like you could just build this right here. But then it has a little snap where it just goes, oh yeah, that is now in place. Quite nice. I don't know if there's like a stability thing in place or not, but we will just build those there. Okay. I think if we're putting this up, we have that there like that. We can now do a wall. Not sure where the door is. It doesn't automatically snap stuff to it though, like in terms of the height. Are there no windows and doors? Or do we have to unlock those maybe? It is actually getting nighttime as well. Q and R to rotate. Oh. Yeah, actually cuts in a little bit. I'm just gonna hope we can actually break stuff down. I think because it doesn't help that I've built it diagonally. Let's say it's a little bit finicky. We're cold, so our health and mana is reducing per second. Not good. Not good if so. I think what we'll do is we'll just build a bed. We need a lot more wood though. You can see the little outlines it creates on the map. There we go. Moving out the way of the trees. I've never been so scared of a tree in a video game. Drop some feathers as well. Okay. My axe is wearing down. Can we see that? Oh yeah, 45%. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a missed opportunity to not have XP and skills for like gathering and things like that. But I guess it's more of an action RPG, first and foremost. Should probably... How do we use water? There we go. What do we need for armor? We can make some pants. Make some more arrows. Tunic. There we go. We auto-equip that? We do. We've auto-equipped that. Okay. F2 to eat, which does keep our hunger at bay. I don't know if we have like hunger in first though. Not in the same like context of like a full survival game would. We can make a pickaxe. Let's do that. And it seems like there's farming as well. We can craft a hoe. Create a knife to skin animals. Skinning knife. We need some flint and some linen cloth. Okay. We're gonna have to fight some enemies. These are quite handy if they give us potions early on. Well, they've got decent range. There we go. We're level 2. Got some attributes. These guys all have the linen cloth though, which is good. We need a bit of flint. It was like the green kind of rock. There we go. This rock. Terrible. Terrible aiming. No, I'm so bad. Help! Level 3 now. We're can just use one as well. Uses our mana. Tutorial's already in the way. Ah! Oh my god. Did they just spawn even more? Let's see if they have range. Oh yeah, they have range. Oh god, they have a lot of range. Help! Help! I don't know if they... Things do have health points, so I'm guessing they can attack us. Need more arrows. Way more arrows. Okay. Okay, they did leave us alone though. That's good. So, we can skin a dead animal to get leather scraps, but we can also, we leveled up. So we unlock some more skill points. And then here it just gives you one skill in everything. Which will just all... So you don't pick a skill point, you just get extra percentage in everything. Okay, so you don't really specify. Again, would probably like to see that in the future, that you just have a pool of points and you can focus on strength, agility, stamina, like intellect. Maybe that is the future system, it's just not implemented in the demo at the moment. I don't know if it's like, are there skills that will synergize? Like, it seems like there's a reason you'd have them in a particular way laid out. I don't know. Not really apparent at the moment. We can now fire that. And do a big sweep. We've got a few different options now. We can cape. Some foot wraps. There we go. Lovely. So now we need to find an animal and not a ground enemy. So let's head north. Oh, we can zoom out a little bit. You can zoom in. This is as far out as you can look. I think for me, the WASD works really nicely. Kind of going into the forest a little bit. I like that you can just have the map out as well. Actually remove the depth marker as well, which is quite nice. There we go. Go. Let's kill our boar and let's... Oh, that's a bush. Skin the animal. We've got some leather scraps. Build a leather working table to create medium armor. Okay, so this is how we're going to then get better armor so we can last better. Water seems like a buff as well for 10 minutes. And the raw white mushroom gives us half a health point per second regen for 5 minutes as well. Okay. I'm going to build a bed. I'm worried I'm going to die before the tutorial tells me to build a bed. I'll put a campfire here. A little chest here as well. I'm just going to want wooden flint. Damn it. I spent all my stuff. Obviously. Maybe, let's try mining. Maybe we get flint from normal rocks as well. No, just stone. Some of these. I can probably mine this now as well. So this is probably iron. Some cool systems in here to be fair. Oh, this is tin. There's another game similar to this that I played a while ago. Not in terms of hardcore kind of stuff or anything, but like a top-down survival builder called Lens Island. I actually played that in early access before. I mean, did that come out in 1.0 recently, or it's coming out in 1.0? But we'll probably feature that. But it was before I was making content that I played that one. And that was like a top-down one. You had little dungeons you could go in and fight and stuff like that as well, and had quite a cool building system. for a demo, it's running very, very well. No frame rate. Oh my god, young bear. Easy. Not a problem. We go bear meat and scraps. We don't have any other glyphs. Need flint. Is that flint there? There we go. But yeah, for a demo, it works really well. You can use VSync, sorry, as well to cap the frame rate. There's no... I might do that because mine's... no frame rate thing that's like checking it, and at the moment I'm getting like 230 frames, and I don't know, I normally like to keep my frames capped at or below my monitor. I feel like when it's above, it's just like makes the GPU just, I don't know if that's a myth or not. Like, you're just like wasting those extra things. Day 2, we've survived 1 day. Oh, we're near the fire, so it negates cold and increases health and mana per second by an additional 50%. Okay. And that's the radius of it as well. Not massive, but pretty good. And it seems like it will last for a certain amount of time. So we can actually grill the bear meat. Plus 20 strength. You do it per piece of food. So we have grilled bear meat there as well. Let's see if we can stack that. Make an anvil as well. Let's make the level working table first, though. I don't know what size the front. I might just put that there. Make a little anvil here as well. I'm not known for having the best base aesthetics. So now we can... This stuff is green items, and literally we'll have random stats that will be applied, as well as a range for agility and stamina, and then just set bonuses as well. So quite deep on that side of things. We've got hunting bow as well. We can make one of those. We'll give 2 random stats. Is that a big upgrade from what we've got? I think so. Just 10 damage per second. 13, 12 to 14 pierce. We get 1 attack per second still. But 2 random stats as well, though. What does it want us to do? Craft a hunting bow. It wants us to craft that, actually. And a leather quiver will increase our bow draw speed and gives us a chance to not consume ammo as well. You can't have that with a 2-handed melee weapon. So some cool like options here as well. You can have the water skin. You can have that as well. Let's make the hunting bow. And let's make a water skin as well. I think that's a good thing to have. We have that on, yeah, on there on 4. And it refills it as well. So it means we can just, when we run out, we can just pop another 15-minute one on the water skin, which is quite nice. Or replenish our mana immediately. We can swap that out. What did we actually get? So we got... The random stats was 3% damage to staggered enemies and 2.4% increased attack speed. So we actually got the highest option of the damage to staggered enemies. We got, it was 2 to 3.3%. We got the 3.3%. That's pretty cool. And can we delete this or break it down? Break it down now. We can build our armor here as well from the anvil. Build a charcoal kiln to process wood into charcoal. Okay. Pinhead arrows. Alright, we'll keep all that stuff. What do we need to make a charcoal kiln? Stone. Okay. It's giving me PAX Day vibes now. Put our kilns over here. You can build your own little village, really. Quite nice. And charcoal just takes Now, it does take time. Okay, but you pop them in there. You can kind of chop these trees down. Do not want that falling on me. Very paranoid now. Good news is it seems like trees chop down the way away from where you're facing anyway. My axe is losing its edge. Still does 5 per 1 though, so that's fine. So it tells you 50%, 25%. That's quite cool. I think it's quite fair as well. It's not going down too quickly. Sometimes I feel like games have the balance off. You can chop down a good, like, what, 5-6 trees. We'll probably need to create another one. What was it? Was it H? There we go. Like, so easy to just make more of them as well. Oh my god. Almost had that collapse on me. Yeah, at the moment, actually works quite nicely. Everything seems to be working well. It's a little bit sparse. The charcoal just drops out the front. So you can queue that much. Okay, so what's that? 3, 6, 8. So you can have 16 bits of charcoal just and it'll just pop out the front. So we can now build a primitive furnace as well. I think we will have here. Presumably there's levels to it as well, like you can make better furnaces and things like that. Don't know if we are going to get attacked, but you can make walls and stakes and stuff like that too, which would suggest that probably is the case. Light the camp up a little bit as well. Uses some of the resin we got from the trees. Charcoal just popping out, and we have charcoal. We can now smelt tin, and that works the same way. Oh, I actually did damage. I actually did do damage to that. Right click to when you're in build mode to repair a building as well. Okay. You can put your charcoal in there and chuck it in and you can make tin. We need bronze, which means we need some copper ore. So it's actually pointless me crafting this. You can't cancel it once you put it in though. So we're going to have a load of tin ore, tin stuff. Actually have enough. Make a second one. Oh, the tin bar, we can actually make a cauldron out of that. Some food. Be fun. We need to now go and find some copper. We actually have to go out and just find that. There's nothing on the map to say where it would be. So let's go have a little look around. First impressions of this. This is like, what, 30 minutes in now? Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Like the systems initially and having to try and figure it out. There's a few things I would do differently. Mainly the leveling. It just seems like every level you go up. And it's only leveling from combat as well. I would like it to be that you just get XP for anything. And then we're in a bigger forest here. These trees are huge. Can we chop these trees down? No, we need a better lumber axe for these. Okay. So there is like tiers to the different axes and stuff like that, just like there is with the bows and weapons. But yeah, I think the skills and that's like ARPG stuff is pretty nailed on. That's good. And the buffs and having food buffs and things like that. Like we can put our white mushroom back on. We can also give ourselves bear meat. Bear meat replaces... Okay, so you can have one drink and one food item. You can't stack multiple food items. It's good to know. Okay, the further you venture, the tougher enemies become. Something about the young turtle. Get some turtle meat. There's quite a few of these here as well. We can pretty much one-tap a lot of these, which is quite nice at the moment. It's a very smooth boulder. I like that boulder. Or is that a skull? I think it's a skull, but you can't rotate the camera, I don't think. Can we rotate the camera? No. Yeah, these are sea bones that we found here. Yeah, your beach, your map will look different to mine because it's procedurally generated each time. More sea bones, more enemies. There's a drowned veteran. But no copper. Mature boar. We can still take him down, which is good. We got the glyph of boar's tenacity. And it seems quite generous with the mana. And you can kind of just point where you want them to be. The aim. And do fireballs as well. It doesn't really matter too much. We've used all of our mana. Oh, okay. There's no like blocking though, it's basically just dodging. It seems like they come back fairly quickly. So probably having stuff where it staggers the enemy is probably really strong in this because it stops them from taking an attack. Yeah, there's just loads of enemies around here. No, not the copper we're looking for though. You can see the clouds reflecting in the water. It's pretty nice. So we can spend another one here. Haven't learned any glyphs yet though. But if we open up our inventory, we have Glyph of Boar's Tenacity and Glyph of Deadly Precision. And so then if we press C, this is a glyph. So connected skills. So this is where it comes into play then. I don't know how that works. Take up to 10% less direct damage from enemies you are facing. The lower your health, the greater the bonus. Right, an additional 5% to the passive bonus for 1 second after each cast with channeling or removing a cooldown. Okay. Deadly Precision. So basic attack generates 1 to 2 combo points. Gain 3 extra ranks. Cost 3 combo points. Cannot be channeled for longer than 3 seconds. So not 100% sure how these interact. Like if it's like some sort of... You can see above there, we have our like combo points here. So I guess when we hit things, we can get up to 5 combo points. And then it uses a skill. Not 100% sure. But what we do know is that copper is not this way. I think it's based on tree size, not the type of tree. So it's just because these trees are massive that our current lumber thing doesn't work. Yeah, it does mean having to find where we get copper from, because at the moment we've only come across tin. Let's go back there. Cauldron is empty. So let's put some turtle meat. Mix 3 plus different raw ingredients. And you receive a combined effect. Oh, it's just free. It's just free to combine anything. Also, this is where the food system really comes into play then. Because you're actually encouraged to just mix and match everything. And it just says cooking. There's no like thing saying like. Does that add anything to it? Okay, not sure. I think it's 2 hours real time as well. Things just pop out the bottom as well, so you don't have to like. So again, we could just keep charcoal going. The whole stack just going in there. This is my trauma from PAX Day. Could smelt a load of tin, but really we need some bronze. That's what we need. And copper even. There we go. So we can actually then, it's got 4 servings. So you don't carry it around with you. You eat it here. And then it gives you the gives you a 30-minute buff. You can't reactivate it in the field, so you got to come back home to your base. So I like that because again, it creates quite an importance around coming back home, coming back to the base you've built, and having that as like a base of operations. In which case, we're gonna make sure we do gather some mushrooms because these are handy to have. So you basically can combine multiple food types then. So you can have 4 different food items and then just put them all together. So if we had the bear meat still as well, we could have put the bear meat in there, and it gives us 20 intellect, 20 stamina, 20 strength, and 0.5 health regen. And you can see the huge impact that has. Maximum health is increased, spell power is increased. So I quite like that system. I do feel like we're very quickly, like, we've only been playing, we're very quickly like leveling up our skills to almost have all the skill points. Still haven't found any copper. I like how things have got animations as well, like things just works as well, which is quite nice. We do have the map that we can, like I said, see at any point. There is, oh, there we go. There's a copper node there. Must be some more nearby, hopefully. Oh, wolf. And a boar. I'm just using my power, my aim shot. This does 150 pierce damage. They kind of all rushed me then. Actually quite enjoying this. It's got a nice like feel to it. Nice feel to it. Nice progression system so far as well. I said I'm only playing the demo version as well, so this is something you could be checking out as well. I don't know how, if the demo is limited in the sense of biomes and like skill levels and things like that, or if it will get to a point where it's like, right, you've done as much as is in the game at the moment. Obviously we're just following the tutorial quest. I don't think there's don't know if there's actual quests or anything like that we need to be doing. I think it's just surviving. So I guess long term, you know, are there bosses to take down? Are there like caves or dungeons to discover? Maybe. Oh. The animals definitely have like a wider cone that they can see me. And I guess just note nothing pauses unless you actually press escape. And it says the question mark here, but it doesn't seem like it's discovered, so I think you can just right click to get rid of it once you've like explored it. Basically gonna try and get as much copper as we can. Being a bit greedy. Make all the bronze. We're probably gonna need more tin. That's the problem. Pickaxe is wearing down. Pickaxe on 44%. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think having skills level up on PvE content, not like on non-combat content, would be good to have as well. But I think it's something where it's not something you can really avoid. You are 100% going to be doing combat in this game. It's not friendly, chill, cozy. For me, it has that cozy vibe to it because it is very nice. The music's quite chill and relaxed, but it's definitely like, you know, there's combat. There's no way around that. Like, I'm just someone who like, I'm like, oh, I want to increase my gathering so that I get a chance to get more blueberries. You know, I want gathering XP. Basically like RuneScape. I love those kind of systems where you get, or like Icarus, where you just get XP for like picking up anything and everything. It all just goes towards the counter. So especially if you're playing co-op, you might have one of you... The reason why is that one of you might be more the hunter. There we go. Here's a big one. Yeah, one of you might be more of the hunter and getting all the combat. One of you might be the gatherer and the lumberjack. So it means your kind of skills aren't being leveled unless you're also going out in combat. And that's the only reason why I'm really saying it like that, because I think that is something that could be addressed to make the balance a little bit better with that. Do we think tin is kind of near the water? We came across it before. I don't know if it follows those rules. Like, it seems copper's inland, but we found tin deposit on the outskirts. And it is kind of just free in the sense of there's no like, oh, this is a higher level area. You're just gonna have to find out. Seems like all the animals get along with each other as well. So the bears, wolves, and boars, they'll all team up. There's some more copper. Not sure I really... Oh. Sure we really need that. We can just find some tin. That would be great. Oh, there's an old thing here. Abandoned chest. Warrior's pauldrons. You can just put that on. Part of the set. And we can take... Add to your item action bar. Okay, so we're so full at the moment. Can we stack tin all? Oh no, it's in stacks of 6. No wonder. Okay. Arrows can stack. Is there a way of... Oh, we can organize. There we go. That's cool. And we got some rough parchment. Okay. Holds magical energy. So there's some older... Also, is that how people have built cabins with horizontal logs as well? We could do that with the horizontal logs. We could do that actually. That's an interesting way of doing it as well. Struggling to find tin. Thankfully, the regen is pretty nice. You can just see it's just going up and up and up. And as our level's going up as well, so is our... Oh, are we full on scraps? Oh, no. No, we're good. We're good. Where are we? So we're still a bit north. These are just stones. No tin here. There we go. Back home. Back home where we can smelt some... We can do 19 of these at least. Should be fine for what we need at the moment. And I guess we can put some of this stuff in here. We can right click to move it over quickly. That's a dull axe. Flint and stone tools cannot be repaired. We just drop it then? I don't want to litter it though. Like right on my base anyway. Might have to take it out somewhere else and put it somewhere, and then we can. Oh. Okay. So that's a bit weird. So the chest has a stack size of 10. Your inventory has a stack size of 12. Okay. Now we've got some bronze bars. I may actually get 2 bronze bars for that each time as well. I think it's using it out of the chest. That is... Oh, I love that. Anyone who knows me, you know right now that I'm very happy with that. You can craft out of chests. It's a centralized storage starting with... Oh, that's the stash. We need copper bars for that. So we can just stick all this stuff in here. Like we can put the copper bars in there. And pop all this in here. I think even charcoal. I think we could even put that in there. All right, let's try it. And then amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love that. And oh, that's so good. So as long as it's in this circle, that's like a storage, you can just put everything in there. So you don't have to carry it all around. Love that. So it wants us to create a bronze weapon. So we could go, I think we'll go single hand, like one-handed. Let's go. So cleaver is 6.6, dagger is 6.6. So they're all 6.6. It does slash, blunt, pierce, and slash as well. 1.1, 1. 5 to 7, that's 6 to 7, but slightly less attack. Okay. So you got your different types really. And you got your warhammer, your spear, your great sword, and your battle axe. What is our spear? Is our spear currently, is that one-hander? No, that's two-handed polearm. Overpowers when counter-attacking. Don't really know how to counter-attack. I think we're gonna go with... we do a bronze spear. Can't do cleaver because we need some more wood. Let's go chop some wood quick. And pick this up, but yeah, I think I put all my wood in the charcoal in the kiln. Yeah, at the moment, based off what I'm playing at the moment, I mean, this could be released into early access right now at this moment. And currently, I don't know if there's like even 3 hours worth of content, right? But that's just, you know, if this was something I had bought and I was playing right now, I'd be absolutely happy with this. So obviously it is going to be coming into early access. Not sure when. The placeholder date was just the end of December. That might actually be the proper date, but I think end of December is just a very much a placeholder date. And it works very well. A lot of the systems and everything. Impressive. We didn't actually click our bed. Do you think we need to click that to like... Oh, it's too early to sleep. I think it counts as our revive point anyway. I'm going to make a cleaver. And if we have 2 of the 7 sets, we get overpower damage. We probably don't want that heavy armor. We want the Savage Belt one, which gives us bleed. And if we have 4 items, it splits. So you can have 2 different sets working. You could have a 2 and a 4. There's no points for getting 7. We could say we could give ourselves a helmet. So we give ourselves a mask. No, we can't. We need Wolfang for that. Give ourselves a belt. We've got the sea bone. And some gloves. No, we need some more resin. We could do the vest. And the pants. There we go. It's not too bad. I do want to make the quiver, because we didn't... Did we make the quiver before? I don't think we did. It'd be good to be able to get rid of some stuff, though. Yeah, the quiver goes in our offhand. Increases our bow speed, which is quite a nice way of doing it, actually. And then, I'm not fully sure. You can't jump off the platform. Not fully sure how you do it. If items just decay. I'd imagine there'll be like a recycle, or there should be like a recycle station where you can like break down things. Yeah, so level worker makes medium armor, and then a tailoring table will make light armor and cloaks. We can input here. You see, yeah, you got this more for your mages on that side of things. These give you intellect and stamina, whereas these will give us stamina and agility. So we can see we've now buffed these up a lot. We can roll around more as well. We've got the 2 set. We need 1 more item to get the 4 set, which we don't really have right now. The flint dagger. You can have dual daggers. Very informative with a lot of this stuff, to be fair. Hides, water skins. The anvil. We can make a shovel. You can create a path with that. Okay, so you can then create a path in your town, in your little like village that we make. It's still the place where we can now make bronze head arrows as well, so we can even like boost our arrows. 15 speed, 80% damage. So these are 25 speed and 100% damage. So bronze head arrows are like the base, like the standard you want the arrows to have. Now it wants us to equip gloves and head item. I don't think we could make a hood for now. Could make the gauntlets. It'd give us overpower damage because we'd have 2 set. We actually have a 2 set with that one, and then what's the cloak? Is the cloak the sash? It gives mana. Okay, so this one is the one that makes the cloak, yeah, linen cloak. Need some more leather scraps for that. It gives us elemental resistance. Okay. We might just make an apprentice's hood for the time being, just so we've got one of everything in there. You can kind of see that we've got a little spread then, so magic's not too bad. Ranged attack power is our main primary focus. We are doing stealth archer. Now we can build a spell forge where we need more leather scraps. Okay. We'd go off and find some more. Does this seem like... Oh, in future you'll be able to have other chart, like upgrade those and things like that for sure. Okay. But yeah. I mean, I might leave it there for now. We'll go hunt some animals and see what our new skills are like. But you can see our dodging comes back quicker at the bottom. It's 6.1 second cooldown now. That's driven by our agility. But overall, quite an impressive first outing. We can save as well, just as we do it. Nothing like auto saving or anything like that. You don't need like a special place to save or anything. You can just do it freely. I think let's just maybe just push north, see what it's like. I think the main thing is obviously if you die, you drop all your stuff. But like we saw, you got to run to your body and pick that up. There we go. Mature bear. We're doing decent damage even against the mature bear now. That's a bear glyph as well. Okay, let me do C. Oh, I've got to read the glyph first, don't we? So deal 20% increased crit damage plus an additional 20. I'm not sure what we get with the connected skills. Deal 20% damage. Choose to unlock a new slot or create a connection. Okay, so that's the extra bit when we next... Does it cost us to reset? It doesn't. Oh, I didn't see that. So we can have aim shot. And then we could actually connect. Deal 20% reduced crit damage. So it's actually a negative. Additional 5% passive bonus for 1 second after each cast. Okay. We get 60% crit damage on basic attacks. This one's actually like more for oh yeah, gain 3 extra ranks, cost 3 combo points. Okay, so that's the depth with the skills then. I'm glad we figured that out. So it kind of gives you some options then for... well, that's a boar alpha. Why is our cooldown gone? Why can't we do that again? Blood. He's bleeding. Taking him down. We got some stuff there. That's cool. See something over here. Question mark. It's more just like a... Maybe that was the boar alpha. Oh, so is that the thing? Oh, so you need 3 to do the skill, but it does more damage. So it really changes how you play, actually. So it gives you 3 extra ranks. So it's whether you actually want that or not. That's the question then it poses. Do you actually want to have that? So then this one just lets us just do it straight away without it. So it's like you've got extra power, but then you need to use basic attacks to do your special attacks, and then it depends if that fits with your playstyle. So surprisingly, like, just from the few skills that we've got at the moment, there is quite a bit of depth to it. You are very much, because it's procedurally generated, you are just very much just wandering around looking for things that you're looking for. You are going to have to go off and explore and just try and find what you need. But I think for a demo, I mean, I could see myself playing this another couple of hours easily. And you can't always say that about demos of survival games, especially when they're not even in early access yet and it's just a taster session. I feel like I've only just scratched the surface of this. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll leave it there. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And that was Beyond the Map from Glitch Goblins. Excited to see when this is coming out. I'm definitely adding this to my wish list. Definitely going to be keeping an eye on this one. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.